Hello students, today I will discuss about the concept of an ideal gas. The topic is thermodynamics. Subject code is ME302 and semester is third. What is the gas and the heat terminology? The gas is a perfect gas used in a thermodynamics. It is defined as a state of substance whose evaporation from its liquid state is complete. If the evaporation is partial, the substance is called a vapor. So that's why when the substance is totally evaporated from the liquid state, that is called a perfect gas. And when the evaporation is a partial, that would be substance is called a vapor. Absolute zero temperature at which the volume of a gas becomes the zero, it's minus 273 degrees centigrade or 0 Kelvin. Absolute zero temperature, it is there where the absolute volume of the gas becomes a zero. A specific heat, the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of its unit mass through the 1 degree. Whenever the requirement of the raise the temperature of any substance through a 1 degree, that would be of called a specific heat. And the specific heat also defined by the whenever the decrease of the temperature of any substance by the 1 degree, that is also called a specific heat. A specific heat of the two types basically, that is the specific heat at a constant volume and the specific heat at a constant pressure. The Joule's law, what is the Joule's law? The change of internal energy of a perfect gas is directly proportional to the change of temperature. Whenever the gas is heated up at a certain temperature and finally it attained a certain temperature, it causes a change of temperature. The change of internal energy is a perfect gas directly proportional to the change of temperature. That is a D is directly proportional to the change of temperature dt. What is the law of perfect gas? That is the that are the different kinds of the law of perfect gas. Boyle's law, Charles law, Gay-Lussac law. According to the conditions, Boyle's law: the absolute pressure of a given mass of perfect gas varies inversely as its volume when the temperature remains in the constant. Mathematically, PV is denoting the constant. किसी भी गैस का जो प्रेशर है, एब्सोल्यूट प्रेशर है, वो गैस के इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल व्युत्क्रमानुपाती होता है यदि उसके गैस के टेम्परेचर को कांस्टेंट रख दिया जाए। तो यदि गैस का टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट है तो जो प्रोडक्ट रहेगा प्रेशर और वॉल्यूम का वो कांस्टेंट बना रहेगा, दैट इज शोइंग द बॉयल्स लॉ। सेकंड इज कॉल्ड द चार्ल्स लॉ। द वॉल्यूम ऑफ ए गिवन मास ऑफ ए परफेक्ट गैस वेरीज डायरेक्टली एज इज एब्सोल्यूट टेम्परेचर व्हेन द प्रेशर रिमेन्स द कांस्टेंट। किसी भी गैस का जो वॉल्यूम है वो टेम्परेचर के समानुपाती होता है यदि उसके गैस का प्रेशर जो है कांस्टेंट कर दिया जाए। ये चार्ल्स ने बताया था। तो by the mathematically v by t is equal to the constant when the pressure is remaining the constant. Gay-Lussac law: the absolute pressure of a given mass of a perfect gas varies directly as it is the absolute temperature when the volume is the constant. किसी भी गैस का जो प्रेशर है वो गैस के टेम्परेचर के समानुपाती होता है यदि उस गैस का वॉल्यूम जो है कांस्टेंट कर दिया जाए। तो मैथमेटिकली रूप में देखेंगे तो दैट इज पी बाई टी इज इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट व्हेन द पी इज इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट। Thermodynamic processes of perfect gas, that is there are the different types of the process. First is the constant volume, also called isoporic process. There in this case temperature and pressure will increase if the gas is the heat supplied, no change in the volume, no work done is by the gas. If there is a no change of the volume, there will be of no work done because of the work done formula, that is the integration of PdV, pressure into change of volume, and the governed by the Gay-Lussac law already discussed in the previous slides. Second process, that is the constant pressure, also known as the isobaric process. स्थिर दाब प्रोसेस हिंदी में बोलते हैं। टेम्परेचर एंड वॉल्यूम विल इंक्रीज आफ्टर द हीटिंग ऑफ गैस। If the gas is heated from an initial temperature to a final temperature, then the temperature and volume will both increases when the pressure remaining the constant. And in this process, increase in the internal energy and the governed by the Charles law. Third is the hyperbolic process. Pressure and volume remains the constant, governed by the Boyle's law, where the pressure and volume product is equal to constant. A hyperbolic process in which the pressure and volume both remains the constant temperature or oblique isothermal process. No change of the internal energy, no change in the temperature. That is called a constant temperature or isothermal process. Fifth is the adiabatic process, oblique isentropic process. No heat leave or enter the gas, or oblique temperature of the gas changes. During the adiabatic process, no heat enter from the surrounding to system and no heat leave from the system to surrounding. That is called the adiabatic process, or also called a isentropic process. In other words, it is also called a reversible reversible adiabatic process also, and also it is called the constant entropy process. In this process, entropy remains in the constant because of the no heat leave from the system to surrounding and no heat come from the surrounding to system. The change in internal energy is equal to the work done. This is the special significance of the adiabatic or isentropic process. What is the polytropic process? It is a general law of expansion and the compression of the gases where the PV to power n is equal to constant. जहाँ की जो V है वो जो उसकी पावर n रहती है, जिसे हम पॉलीट्रॉपिक इंडेक्स बोलते हैं, इसकी पावर के में रहता है, उसे हम पॉलीट्रॉपिक प्रोसेस के नाम से जानते हैं. That is the polytropic process used in actual practice, not in an ideal condition. Free expansion process, when a fluid is allowed to expand suddenly into a vacuum chamber through an orifice of larger dimension, that is called a free expansion. The free expansion is a free flow, not a disturbance manner. It is a free flow where the heat transfer is zero, work done is zero, and the change of internal is zero. If all the things are zero, there will be a free expansion process. Normally, free expansion process is done by the two method, by the small method, by the big method. If the small method, that is called the capillary or the mini expansion flow, and if the large level flow, that is called the fully expansion flow, which is done in a turbine. Throttling process, when a gas expands, when a gas expands through an aperture of minute dimensions such as a narrow throat or slightly open valve, that is called a throttling process, in which a fully expansion taking place and the gas expands from a aperture of minute dimensions such as a throat section, that is called a throttling process. This is the diagram in which all the processes are showing in a PV diagram. General's law for the expansion of or a expansion or a compression. So starting from that process, constant pressure, where the n value is equal to 0. If the putting the PV is equal to constant, then V is equal to PV to power n is equal to C. If the putting the n is equal to C, that gives the V power. If the V to power 0, then the pressure remaining the constant. If putting the n is equal to 1 in a formula of PV to power n is equal to constant, there will be a isothermal process in which the n is equal to 1. If putting the less than value of the n and less than one value of n and the more than of the gamma, that is called a polytropic process in which the PV to power n is equal to C, and it will be acting as an actual conditions. Adiabatic process in which the n is equal to, if the putting the gamma is equal to putting the n, that is called the adiabatic process. And in the finally process, which is discussed in the earlier slides, in the constant volume process, if we putting n is equal to infinity, that is called a constant volume process. In a pressure volume diagram, all the processes are showing. Thank you. Tomorrow I will discuss about the first law of thermodynamics.